Hey.
What's up with it, my boy?
What's going down?
The legend, Lil Wil, man.
What's up?
Yeah, man. Say, first of all, man, it's a blessing. Appreciate you fucking with me, first off, dog.
Oh yeah, of course. I know we've been missing each other like a motherfucker.
Man, hey, I gotta let y'all know on camera, man. I ain't really never begged nobody for an interview like this, man. It's kind of like my first time kind of begging for an interview. I ain't gonna cap y'all. I gotta say that shit right on interview.
Yeah.
It's my first time kind of begging for an interview, bro.
Yeah.
So shit, but first and foremost, bro, it's a blessing. I heard about the incident, dog, and I'm glad you're here with us, man, because, you know, the bullshit be happening every day, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. That's small things to a giant, though.
Yeah. Now, shit, one thing I wanted to get into, bro, do you feel like it's disrespectful that people, you know what I'm saying, they know you for a Dougie and bust it open, but you don't really hear people knowing that you got a Billboard charting album, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like is that disrespectful to you?
Nah, I just be happy to be, announced in a conversations period, you know what I'm saying? I'm humble enough to be appreciative for that, but I'm proud of all my bodies of work, so if they talking about Dougie and Bust It Open, you know what I'm saying? I'm just as happy as them talking about the whole album.
Yeah. Do you think people aware of that shit? Like that you got a Billboard charting album at all?
Nah, I don't think they know.
Yeah.
All they know is, the hits. They don't know.
Yeah. And that shit crazy. Who idea was it to put the, you know what I'm saying, the Bust It Open as a second single like that? Bust It Open sample, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make that a whole song.
That was my idea.
Yeah.
The label was pushing for a second single. I like, I kind of did that before, where I did a verse or something and took 2-3 bars out that motherfucker and made it into a hook.
Yeah.
I did that shit before, so you know what I'm saying. Kyle Big E, he already had the session files and shit to put it in works, and shit, he got to making the track. You know what I'm saying? Made it up to the studio. My nigga Rude was with me. Shout out my nigga Rude, boy. Shout out my nigga Lil Spine too.
Yeah.
But that nigga Rude told him, man, take this up out of here and put a drop here and then slide the 808 here.
Yeah.
And he did that shit and Bust It Open was a rap from there.
Yeah. So one thing, damn, cause I'm always, I did a lot of interviews with a lot of Dallas legends, and damn, it's kind of like, damn, I almost feel disrespectful because I didn't let Bust It Open out. Because I'm always trying to think of the top Dallas songs of all time, and Bust It Open, I kind of feel like I left out. As far as songs that live, of course, Dougie, that's a national record, but I'm talking about like songs that live on Dallas forever.
Yes.
I think Bust It Open is one of those.
Yeah.
You got Southside Thrillas, of course.
Yeah.
Throw It Off, Walk Around the Club. Club Rock, maybe. Throw That Ass in a Circle. But Bust It Open is one of those too that's probably gonna live on forever.
Yeah, Crook for Life.
Crook for Life, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, and you know what's crazy with a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people know neither, is that Bust It Open actually did better numbers in certain cities and states than My Dougie.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what a lot of people don't know. Like, nigga, Bust It Open was doing like 101 and 110 spins a week in Atlanta, and then doing the same thing in Memphis and the same thing in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
It was those certain little places to where, Bust It Open shit, that was a bigger track than Dougie.
Damn, that's crazy.
I did the Dirty Awards in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And they was like, man, we know for sure we want you to run the whole Bust It Open.
Damn.
You can do whatever you want to do with your Dougie, like chop it up, bring it here, whatever, but you gotta run the whole Bust It Open.
Yeah. And damn, that one even did it, and excuse me, bro, because you probably just a tad bit above my generation, you know what I'm saying? So some of this shit gonna be a lesson for me.
Yeah.
But damn, did Bust It Open even have a visual?
Yes.
Oh, it did? Okay,
yes.
I might have missed that.
The thing was, and this was another, like, shit was so censored back then.
Yeah.
And Bust It Open was so explicit.
Yeah.
To where they made me jump through hoops just to even get the goddamn video done.
Yeah.
Then after I got it done, they made me jump through more fucking hoops cleaning it up. Cause like we had the clean version already. It was a nationwide song. We had version.
Yeah.
They made me change that motherfucker up.
Yeah.
To where I couldn't say bust it wide open.
Yeah.
I couldn't say, it was crazy. So on the video you hear bust it, bust it, bust it. Then I tell her bring it back.
Yeah.
Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't even let, like, it was a lot of shit. Then it was a lot of parts of the video that was like, fuck no.
Yeah.
We not, If you want this motherfucker to even see, try to get in the ratio of 106 and part, you gotta do all this shit.
Damn.
So, you know, after that, it kind of watered the shit down, and it kind of discouraged me from even just, you know what I'm saying? I just finished the video and was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And just put it out on YouTube.
Damn. So tell me about this too. Like, okay, the Rude Boy and ENT. Like, so what's the beginning of that? How did that start? Like, what exactly is that? Like, cause you just mentioned the Rude Boy. I didn't even know that was a person.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Rude is a person, but you gotta understand the island culture. They calling everybody rude boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That just so happened to be, you know, bro nickname also.
Yeah.
But that shit started with the rally. We was young rally. We was rally with the rally boys.
Okay, I know
You know what I'm
about
saying?
that.
Shout out G. Yeah, G is no Cottonmouth, Big Ben.
Yeah. It's
we
history.
we was actually young rally, man, and we was having some motion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was me, the homie Lil C, the partner Street C,
Yeah.
that boy Jay,
Yeah.
Jay Gutter, you know what I'm saying? And Young P,
Yeah.
free that boy Young P, Cottonmouth nephew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we kind of started with that shit. Everybody got to living their life doing other things, and it just so happened to just be me and P still repping Young Rally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And P ended up catching a murder charge,
Yeah.
getting like 30, 40 years, some shit.
Man.
So that kind of, you know, that killed Young Rally right there. Shit,
Yeah.
it was only me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the time, I kind of felt like shit was stagnant, so I hollered at the homie Rude. It was like, man, shit, we can do this shit ourselves, bro. Like, we don't gotta wait, we don't gotta, you know, whoop, this, that, and the other. And that's exactly what we did. You know what I'm saying? We left Rally and started Rude. Started Rude Boy Entertainment ourselves. Me, him, and that nigga Drew.
Yeah.
And that's where that shit, you know, that's how that shit came about. We met through, you know, she is no Rally.
Yeah.
You know, all that shit. And we ended up starting Rude Boy and T ourselves.
Yeah, cause I definitely done heard the Rally Boys. That definitely is a name that done run around Dallas.
Yes. I mean, man, we got a whole big old conglomerate going on right now as we speak with this Rally Rude shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got the real one. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homie T-Bob. So we got a lot of different entities, but it's finna be a lot of big shit because we our family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we definitely finna some new shit to put in their face.
I feel like another thing that happened recently, you know, the Trill Fest concert, Tuck bringing you out. Like, all of this shit, it's like that era is like, I feel like y'all getting y'all flowers again. Do you feel like that era is like, I don't know, is it coming back? Like, how do you feel about everybody coming back and getting, it seemed like back to the forefront? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because that was one thing I've been paid attention to within, you can say rap, music, hip hop, whatever, R&B, whatever. It doesn't pop. It doesn't matter. Everything always goes full circle.
Yeah.
If you actually think about it, like when I was coming up, you know, it was shit like Tootsie Roll and the Butterfly and you know, ILO dances and Uncle Luke and them were popping.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then we went into, you know, the gangster rap era, and then we had, you know, the Waynes and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it came right back around again.
Yeah.
If you wanna, you know, the lean with it, rock with it era, or you wanna, you know, go to Soulja Boy, and then the shit we had going on here in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? It goes full circle, man. So I mean, I always knew it'll come back around.
I think it was just the internet kind of, you know what I'm saying, from the hard copy CDs to the internet.
That transition.
That transition changed a lot of shit.
Yeah, that transition was real bad for a lot of
this, like, because you one of the pioneers of what they would call, I guess, the boogie movement. Like, what was exactly the boogie movement? Why was it called the boogie movement? And how long do you feel like the boogie movement was, if we had to put some years on that shit?
I don't know the years exactly, but I know that boogie movement started around the time with Lil Joe. I'ma do this, I'ma do that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you actual factual.
Damn.
It started with Lil Joe, and I would say it kind of ended toward Lil Ronnie and Mo 3, you know, because you still had, think about it, you still had cats like Young Nation and Ronnie, and you know what I'm saying, that was dropping after us, so they kind of, you know, kept that shit going. Yeah, they kept it alive, kept it going, kept it, just a different era, but they kept that motion going. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of, and then I felt like, you know, Mo 3 transitioned the boogie movement for, you know, for us. But I feel like that shit was a great motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just don't understand, like,
you had to be there.
That was like, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you definitely had to be there because, see, the thing, that was one thing we stood on was, that was our slogan. That was Lil Bro, Lil Spain goddamn title to his album and everything. Gangsters don't dance, we boogie.
Exactly.
You know, so we was so much on the fact to where, like, man, we thugging all day.
Yeah.
We thugging in a real way all day. When we get around all these women and shit in this atmosphere, we want to kick it now.
Yeah.
We full of these drugs and shit. We finna dance with these bitches. Have some fun. You niggas tripping. We can take it wherever y'all want to go later. But right now, we finna fuck with these women. You niggas punks or something. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't really, you know, that was our mind state on this shit. Like, man, we finna have a good time. Fuck, I lit up. We can do that. We do that shit in the streets.
And I feel like that was our culture. Like, Houston had they shit, and Dallas, that's our shit. But why don't we have nothing we own anymore like that? Like, that's, you know, I feel like that was our shit that we own. Do you know? Is it anything to blame on that? Can you blame anything?
I feel as if I ain't gonna say blame anything. I just feel as if the city should have embraced it more. We should have embraced that shit. It wasn't nothing to be.
You're right.
It wasn't nothing to be running from and be like, oh, them old dancing ass niggas. Them niggas in Atlanta ain't calling them white tee niggas, them lean with it, rock with it niggas. They ain't, you know, shot it low now. Laughing Taffy, they ain't call them niggas old dancing ass niggas Fabo now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was something we should have embraced, because at the same time, any nigga that was from here and knew that the same nigga in the club boogieing get on your goddamn ass in here and be ready to shoot it out with you outside.
Exactly.
So why try to, you know, downplay any, you know what I'm saying?
Because niggas was 50-50 on that era. Like, some niggas didn't want to.
Some niggas didn't want to fuck with it, and other niggas did.
And that was our shit too.
And you know, I felt as if that was something we should have embraced and locked on that shit, and then we wouldn't have, like, no disrespect to bro, but we wouldn't have niggas like Beat King.
Kind of tight.
Like, Beat King his whole sound is based off of Dallas sound. He even said it himself. And shouts out to my nigga, man, because I remember Brody came a long motherfucking way, man. I remember we were recording in the closet at his mama house. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I felt as if Dallas would have embraced it a little more. It would have made motherfuckers a little more skeptical to take that lane, because they'll know that's our lane.
Exactly. Nah, that's 100% true. And tell me this too, like, this shit kind of weird and off subject, but you kind of touched on this in My Dougie. But tell me what you think about the progression of and how this shit even happened. Like, okay, you got Reggie, you got Corn, then you got Dro, then you got Kush.
Yeah.
How this shit even, like, how how did shit even come about? Cause you kind of talked about it in My Dougie a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, how did shit even? I mean, like, what the fuck? What even was dro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, back then we was smoking shit like chronic.
Yeah.
We were smoking real, like,
That was the
chronic.
first gas.
Yeah, that was the strand, and that was the strand we was on, that chronic, and then Afghan Kush, the first strand of Kush I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've ever smoked, I've ever known of. That was the Afghan Kush.
Yeah.
Before OG, before, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we was on then.
Early.
So yeah, so now to see the transition, it's just, this shit crazy. Now they growing all sorts of shit now.
Yeah, it's chemicals and this shit and everything.
Yeah, they growing all sorts of shit, but back then, see, we was in tune back then, even still though, bro, cause we was already flying to Cali.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Had other shit going on.
Yeah.
Before anything to do with rap.
Yeah. I feel you on that. And shit, tell me, bro, with you growing up in the North or whatever, North, not North. Shit, tell me, like, what's some apartments, bro, that we should stay away from coming up back then? Like, what's some apartments back then that, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to fuck with?
Oh man,
like, give me your top apartments to not fuck with. I guess they pretty much getting gentrified now, though.
Yeah, but back in the gap when I was coming up, if you wasn't from over there, you didn't want to go fuck with Kingsley Creek.
Yeah.
You didn't want to slide through the Crook.
Okay, so that's where that shit came from.
The Crook, yeah. Stony Brook, you didn't want to go through there.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go through Newport Landing on Kingsley Block. You didn't want to go through there.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go through CPC.
Yeah.
Central Park. And what else, man? It was just a couple of, you know, and you didn't want to go through the goddamn Meat Chancellors on Abrams.
Yeah.
On me. If you wasn't from around here and knew what, there was some apartments you didn't want to get caught in lacking.
Yeah.
On me.
I still feel like shit
liable to get
fucked up.
robbed and everything. And see, and a lot of old North Dallas nigga, they gonna know what I'm talking about when I say Kingsley Creek, because that motherfucker was a total trap. That bitch was one way in, one way out. And then you crossing a bridge to get into them hoes from another set of apartments.
Yeah, damn.
You ride through one set of apartments, then cross this bridge to get into these motherfuckers. A whole different set of apartments.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some shit popped off in there, man. Niggas running from everywhere, stopping your ass at the bridge.
Yeah. Damn, do you feel like a nigga from Richardson could claim North Dallas? Like a nigga from, like, any of these suburbs around here? Like, how do you feel about a nigga from around some of these other suburbs claiming North Dallas? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I was born in New Orleans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I moved out here when I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that still don't justify, you know, the type of nigga that they is. Cause there's niggas out here that's from Garland and shit and Richardson and everything claiming that North, and they will get on your ass.
Yeah.
Everybody out here, so they ain't fucking with them. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just all on the nigga that you is.
Yeah. Cause sometimes people feel like if you from a suburb, it's hard for you as far as being a rapper too. Like, it's fucked up if you like from a suburb, you don't get that respect for some reason. It's almost like
I done seen niggas from the suburbs come right out here to these apartments and punch a nigga ass down.
Hell yeah. Nah, I believe it. That's how I feel. You know.
So that shit didn't mean nothing.
And then another thing, you and Lil Sean, wasn't y'all at Asylum at the same time?
Yes.
Why didn't y'all never do a song at the label at the same time?
Man, bro had a I didn't know what type of situation he had with them, but I know after that first single, they kind of wasn't in good spirits. But Lil Sean always been a homie.
Yeah.
We rocked on the road. Big Will, still an OG, still fuck with him.
Big Wheel Records.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So still fuck with Frozone and, you know, all them niggas. So
Yeah.
that shit was kind of, you know, I didn't really know the situation he had with them, but me and bro was always in a good spot. We just never, you know, got that time to do no music together.
Yeah. And was that like, was your situation more like an album deal? Like, how did that go? Like, what was your situation with Asylum?
They signed us. They signed Rude Boy ENT.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, as a subsidiary, which was through Asylum, going into Warner, and you know, and unauthorized, and you know, all that shit they had going on over there. But yeah, we were signed as Rude Boy ENT, you know, as a subsidiary, to where we did our own thing and called our own shots,
like an imprint. Yeah. And shit, so after that, damn, did Asylum disappear? Like, I don't feel like.
Yeah. They over with now. You know, they disintegrated and shit, and sent everything over toward Atlantic.
Okay.
And then from there, you know, they A&Rs and shit got to doing other shit, and that's how you got companies like 300 right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
kind of split up.
Yes.
And like songs like, you know, people pay homage like Dougie Blast. I don't know if you ever heard that. You ever heard that?
Yes.
Dougie Blast, Young Nation. That's one of my favorite songs, man.
Yeah, that's the little homies too, man. Hey, we got a bad motherfucker finna drop.
Oh,
man.
yeah?
Yeah, man. Me, B. Reed, Fool of Fame and shit. Bitch called 3 Days in Vegas.
Oh, man. That shit sound... Damn, have I seen some artwork for that or something?
You probably have.
Willie B.
Willie B. be sliding shit in.
Yeah,
his
man.
ass can't hold nothing.
Yeah, man, shit. You feel like you got that respect as a Dallas legend, man, that you deserve? You feel like you got it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause man, I just was watching some shit earlier. Uncle Face had came here, and he was rocking out. I forgot what club he was at, but he brought me and Spark Dog on the stage to freestyle with. You know what I'm saying? I was watching that shit. Then I watched where I did the show, the shit with DOC and everybody doing that shit. So, you know, man, if those people know me, acknowledge me, you know, I'm hell yeah. I feel like that.
That's huge. Hell yeah. And as far as like the Cali swag district, you know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody then brought that shit up to you. I'm pretty sure. I don't watch other people interviews before I interview people, but I'm pretty sure somebody then brought that up to you. If that shit would have stayed here and not went to Cali, do you feel like the you know what I'm saying, the Dougie shit would have like stayed as Dallas culture, like that would have been our shit? Like,
yes, and I mean it still is.
Yeah.
It still is, because, you know, I see a lot of people that go back and forth with a person from Dallas and, you know, do all that rah-rah bullshit. But in the song, the man states, I'm not from Dallas, but I D-Town Boogie.
Yeah.
So it's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
It's self-explanatory, man. They
like
brought me and B-Ham out there for the video. Like, you know, like we're in the video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just when they decided to do interviews and shit, then they didn't decide to bring up our names, like, and that was one thing that made me mad with them, because I stressed it, like, y'all know I put names in y'all faces when y'all came and talked to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mentioned names like Fat Al, I mentioned names like Lil Spain.
Legends.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like this boogie shit, I know me and my team embraced it. I don't know what everybody else was on, but we embraced it. We gonna ride for this shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I brought those type of things to them, and then they act like they didn't know and didn't, you know, had no idea, that's where the shit changed for me.
Yeah. And where did the, you know, Dougie shit originate? Like, why did you wanna, I don't know if you was paying homage, because I know you invited Dougie Fresh out to your shit.
Yes.
But why did you originally even, you know, was it have anything to do with Dougie Fresh?
Yes, it actually, see, my mother was a Dougie Fresh Sleep Greek fan.
Yeah.
So I was already real familiar with with their music, with the dance Dougie, you know, with the dance he did, all this shit. And the team Dougie, nigga, check out My Dougie.
Yeah.
And I was like, man.
Damn.
I wrote the song that night. You know what I'm saying? The next day went to the studio and did it.
Damn, anything could be inspiration.
Yeah. And that's how, you know, I kind of intertwined that shit with the boogie shit that we, you know, we was already getting up on the rhyme.
Yeah. And you got a lot of legends from just North Dallas in particular, man. You got, you know, T-Cash, Dallas-Boogie G, you know what I'm saying?
That's the home team. That's the home team.
You know, it's a lot of y'all in particular in that area that was just taking over, man. I don't know what it was. Was y'all all coming together talking about it, or just separately going hard on the grind? Like,
yeah, man. We just was out here working. But see, what a lot of people don't know was Dallas-Boogie was a part of every step of My Dougie and Bust It Open.
Damn, for real?
From me recording that motherfucker to the next day going to press up the CDs, to pressing up posters, to Dallas-Boogie was around in the house probably pressing up CDs, and posters, and on the road with me promoting, and Dallas-Boogie was there. You know what I'm saying?
Not even on the label.
Yeah, like Dallas-Boogie was there.
Just being a nigga.
Yeah, it's just my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was there.
Yeah. That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying? Like Cash, me and Cash, that's my brother. We hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
New Cash, nigga, was staying the night at Cash crib before any of us dropped anything with some music. You know what I'm saying?
Just on some real shit.
Yeah, so it was kind of, you know, it was kind of like that with that shit. So that's why when Dallas-Boogie G dropped She Bad, I'm in the video and shit.
Yeah.
Shooting pool because I'm fucking with these niggas every day.
Yeah. It's some Dallas history for y'all, man. It's some Dallas fucking history.
Yes.
These niggas gotta recognize, cause this all shit that, you know, I used to work at Orgasm. So, you know what I'm saying? This is shit that was like big in the city, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Around that era, I feel like y'all niggas was taking over. Like all of y'all, like all of these names you naming, from all the way, shit, since you named Rally Boys to now, like all of these names then took over from a long era.
Man, I remember I had a in-store at Orgasms, and I left that motherfucker because I had a show in Houston with Bun B and Wayne.
Damn, that's
real
big
shit. That was, as a matter of fact, it was my album release day.
And I had an in-store.
I had an in-store in Orgasm.
Which one?
And I can't even
Valley
remember.
View
I think it was the one in
Redbird.
Yeah, I think Redbird. And I'm kind of like, I'm arguing with the label now, like, bro, I told you motherfuckers I had this show in Houston. Why the fuck would we do this shit the same day? Then they like, man, I'm like, yeah, nah. I leave that motherfucker. I just dip. I just get up, leave out that bitch, and go straight to the airport, man.
Yeah.
Jump on the plane and had one of my biggest shows ever.
Yeah, people.
When I made it today.
People probably didn't understand, but it's like, damn, they kind of, I mean, it's kind of on your end. I understand,
bro.
shit.
Yes, bro. Me and this nigga Wayne was the only two people rocking out there in the H for the first show. And then all three of us, me, him, and Bun B was rocking at Bar Rio because it was Bun album release too.
Damn, that's big. And like, damn, this something I noticed just from the outside looking in. I could be wrong from my eyes, I don't know. And I just interviewed Young Black like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But I feel like I just seen y'all niggas with the same piece on, like that ARO.
Oh yeah.
So what they got to do with anything? Like,
look, I told you, I started a real one. We are real ones, man. Young Black is my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure waiting on bro interview for him.
I just dropped it.
Oh yeah. I gotta watch his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's my brother, man. We are a real one. This is a real one record, so yeah.
Oh, so I ain't know. So that's a label that you started?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Cause I was like, damn, I swear it's the same fucking piece.
Yes.
I seen with both of y'all niggas.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Mine a little different. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's what's up. That's big. Damn. So my eyes, so I be paying attention like a bitch.
Hell yeah. My nigga Young Black, man.
Man, shout out
Cross
to him.
country.
Yep, cross country Black, my bad. Alright, but yeah. Damn, so you say Lil Joe Did I get the name right?
Yes,
Was that
yes.
Benner? He pretty much started the interview. Boogie Movement.
I kind of
like.
I mean, being totally honest, Lil Joe, yes, that's where I felt the shit cranked up with.
And you was like,
I'ma do
right
this.
behind him.
I'ma do this, I'ma do that.
I forgot. Man,
Then my nigga, what's his name? Them dropped Twan and Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Lil Hot, they dropped Get It Bitch.
Oh man, how could I forget about that?
And you know, me and Twan went to high school together.
Okay, I didn't know they was from out here. I actually thought they was from the other side of town.
Yeah, me and Twan went to high school together. Well, Pac and Lil Hot, you know, them niggas from the other side. Yeah.
What was it? BT Boys? Is that what they was called? With Twan.
Nah, they was
Damn, we don't want to fuck up.
Superstar Click, y'all what?
Let's not fuck it up. But we know their names though, so let's not fuck it up.
Yes, you damn right. But yeah, that's the homies though. But yeah.
But so yeah, we had
Trap Star
Click.
Yes.
There you go. We had, you know, Doski, you, Puka Leroy. I feel like Big Chief was a little bit different in that era. You know what I'm saying? Party Boys, B-Him, Bone, Ricochet, T-Cash, Dero, JB. I mean, it was a lot of people during that era. What do you prefer though, before the internet or after the internet as far as music?
I mean, from an artist standpoint, I can actually look at it both ways, because before the internet, people really cherished the music. You know, they when they went and picked up your CD, it gave them time to learn every song on the album, and you know, even if they only had one or two favorites off that motherfucker, they still learned every song on the album from, you know, repeatedly going through it with those CDs. Now, you know, at the click of a button on your phone, you can listen to whatever you want, whenever you want.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, you know, hard to gain the masses that way, but it's also better because now we have, as an artist, we have more control over, you know, what's released, how we do it, how we want to be paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can break out as an artist right now, and if you build a buzz without a label, you could never need their ass.
Yeah, that's true. And shit, as far as you, how did you find out you was getting signed? like how did, was it My Dougie and then bam, you got signed? Like how did it work?
Well, yeah, My Dougie was doing a lot in the city, man, and I remember I was leaving from somewhere. I think I was picking up my chick or something from work. On me, no bullshit.
Yeah.
And I hear on the radio, Vita Loca going in.
Damn.
Yeah, the #1 song in the city right now is y'all very own Lil Wil, My Dougie, boom, boom, boom. And they run the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that hoe had been like the #1, because they was doing like this top 5 shit that they'll do every day from 3 to 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that hoe had hit like #1 for like a week. And after that week, the labels just got to calling. I don't even know how them motherfuckers got my number.
Damn.
They got it. They was calling. Goddamn.
I always wonder, did you ever regret or feel away, like later in your career, like not having an extravagant name besides Lil Wil, you know what I'm saying? Like some, you know what I'm saying, different.
Nah, I never felt it, you know.
It's just Lil Wil and that's it. Like,
yeah, that's me.
Yeah, like I guess it never was hard to find on the internet or no shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So you just fuck with it. Shit, how long you in Spain been rocking?
Man, shit, me and bro, man, we been rocking shit since goddamn, high school, middle school. One of them days, shit, I'm thinking, you know, 8th, 9th grade.
Damn, for real?
8th, 9th grade, real shit, yeah.
Since the beginning.
Yeah, 8th, 9th grade, man, me and Lil Bro been shit. Adam, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, so forever. And What part did he contribute to the Dougie? Did he make the dance or like what?
Yes. Well, I actually kind of like just told that nigga like, man, you know, look, this what Dougie Fresh be doing. You know what I'm saying? The song called My Dougie. We just gonna slide this shit into the, you know, the boogie. And the nigga was like, bet. You know what I'm saying? He came back with me. He was like, nigga, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fly to the motherfucker. And I'm gonna pop my collar here. And I was like, shit, bet. You know what I'm saying? But besides, you know, the dancing and shit, Lil Bro was real intertwined with the internet and shit back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't really, me and Rude and we weren't really on that shit. We was, you know, straight thugging. Like, that was all we knew, and we knew what we was taught. You know, the grit. We knew print up posters, CDs, get out here in these streets.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Nah, that nigga Spain ass, he was the, alright, I'm gonna do a video here, I'm gonna post this over on YouTube.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna put it on my MySpace page. And, you know, that was him back then. So, bro, always, you know, he was always kind of one step ahead. And that shit helped a lot.
Yeah. And shit, what next you got? I mean, what you doing next, man? You still in the studio? We still doing music? I know you said you got the shit with Young Nation. Like,
yes, sir.
You feel like you gonna be at it for the rest of your life? Like, what the plan is? I know you say you got the label. What else you got? What else we got to look forward to, man?
Got a media company. You know what I'm saying? BBS Media. We got the clothing line, a real one. You know what I'm saying? Lehendro, Bala Vision. Shit, we still working, man. As you can see, I'm at the studio now. You know what I'm saying?
We do see that.
Yeah, so we still in the studio real tough. I just shot a video to the title track of the new EP I'm finna drop called Carpe Diem.
Okay.
Which is Latin for seize the moment.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what we doing right now. We seizing the moment, man. Just shot that video last Thursday. Getting ready to drop that motherfucker, then drop the EP after. So, you know, we still working, man. We still in the works.
Man, shit, I appreciate you fucking with me, man. Any shout outs, anything you gotta get off your chest before we get out of here, man?
Rory Joe, man, aka G is no rally, man. Be looking for that goddamn mandatory video. Be looking for that lick back video, man. You know it's still rally rule. I am a real one, but it's still rally rule, man. Shouts out to the home team and Triple D that shit.
Yeah, man, you heard it here first, man. Lil Wil, appreciate that shit. You know I beg for this shit a little bit.
Yes,
we got a B-Town legend in the flesh. And shit, you know what it is, man. Driver's seat, man. We out of here.